When people imagine Europe, they picture Paris cafes, Roman ruins, or Nordic snow. But hidden in the heart of the continent sits a country that quietly rewrites the European story. Hungary is not just another stop on the map. It's a place where ancient tribes became kings, where underground cities steam with thermal water, and where a language sounds like it fell from another planet. Hungary feels familiar, yet strangely alien. From river-split capitals to wine older than nations, this land bends Europe's rules. Today, we uncover the secrets that make Hungary look completely different from the rest of the continent. These are not postcard facts. These are the stories hiding between castles, caves, and centuries. Let's step inside Hungary. 1. Hungarian is one of Europe's strangest languages. Most European languages are cousins: English, French, Spanish, German. They share roots, rhythms, and familiar shapes, but Hungarian stands alone. It doesn't belong to the Indo-European family at all. Instead, it's closer to Finnish and Estonian, thousands of kilometers away. To foreign ears, Hungarian sounds like code. Words stretch and fold. Grammar stacks meaning like Lego blocks. A single Hungarian word can replace an entire English sentence. Instead of prepositions, Hungarian attaches logic directly to words. Direction, ownership, emotion, all welded together. This linguistic isolation created a cultural fortress. Hungarians preserved identity through sound. Even invasions couldn't erase it. When you hear Hungarian spoken in a cafe, you're not hearing Europe. You're hearing history breathing in syllables. 2. Budapest was once two different cities. Budapest looks unified, elegant, seamless, but once, it was split in half. On one side stood Buda, royal, hilly, defensive. On the other side stood Pest, flat, commercial, buzzing with trade. Between them flowed the Danube like a natural border. For centuries, they lived separate lives. Buda ruled with castles, Pest hustled with markets. Only in 1873 did they merge into one capital. That fusion created something rare in Europe, a city with dual souls. Walk across a bridge and time shifts. One side whispers medieval royalty, the other hums with cafes and trams. Budapest isn't one city, it's a conversation between two histories held together by water. 3. Hungary has more thermal water than most countries. Beneath Hungary lies a hidden ocean of heat. The land sits on geothermal veins, pushing hot mineral water toward the surface. This turned Hungary into Europe's bathing capital long before wellness became fashionable. The Romans soaked here. The Ottomans built domes over steaming pools. Today, Budapest alone has over 100 thermal springs. Some baths feel like palaces, others feel like ancient caves. Locals don't rush through them. They float, think, and socialize in water warmer than human memory. Hungary didn't build spas, nature did, and civilization simply decorated them. 4. Tokaji wine was called wine of kings. Before champagne crowned Europe, Hungary already had liquid royalty. Tokaji wine comes from volcanic soil and noble rock grapes. Centuries ago, kings drank it, popes praised it, emperors hoarded it. Louis XIV famously called Tokaji the wine of kings and the king of wines. Its sweetness balanced with fire made it legendary. Armies fought, borders shifted, yet Tokaji survived quietly aging in barrels. In Hungary, wine is not alcohol. It's heritage poured into glass, fermented from geography and patience. 5. Hungary invented everyday objects you use. Hungary hides genius in plain sight. The Rubik's Cube, one of the world's most famous puzzles, was invented by Hungarian architect Erno Rubik. It wasn't meant to be a toy, it was a lesson in spatial thinking. But that's not all. The ballpoint pen was perfected by a Hungarian journalist. Even holography traces back to Hungarian minds. Hungary's power isn't loud empires, it's quiet intelligence, exported across the planet in objects people touch every day without knowing where they came from. 6. Hungary has underground cities and caves. While tourists walk Hungary's streets, another Hungary sleeps below. Beneath Budapest stretch natural cave systems, some used as shelters during wars, others turned into wine vaults, hospitals, even secret hideouts. The city of Buda sits over thermal caves carved by water and time. During World War II, they became emergency hospitals. Today, they feel like frozen echoes of survival. Hungary isn't just horizontal, it's vertical, layered with human stories underground. 7. Paprika is more than a spice. In Hungary, paprika is identity powdered into red. It colors stews, sausages, and soups like goulash, but it also colors history. Paprika arrived from the New World, yet Hungary adopted it like destiny. Farmers refined flavors from sweet to fire. Villages built economies around drying peppers in the sun. When Hungarians cook, they don't sprinkle paprika, they perform with it. Its national flavor turned into art. 8. Hungary's history is a survival story. Hungary didn't glide through history, it endured it. Mongols, Ottomans, Habsburgs, Nazis, Soviets, each wave tried to reshape the land. Yet Hungary remained. Castles rebuilt, language preserved, culture adapted without disappearing. Hungary isn't famous for conquering Europe, it's famous for refusing to vanish inside it. 9. The Danube defines Hungary's soul. The Danube doesn't just pass Hungary, it defines it. It splits landscapes, feeds cities, and reflects identity. At night, Budapest's lights turn the river into liquid gold. Bridges connect not just land, but eras. Traders, armies, poets, and lovers crossed the same waterline. In Hungary, the Danube isn't scenery, it's narrative flowing through national memory. 10. Hungary feels European but is not typical Europe. Hungary looks European, but thinks differently. Its language, food, music, and history bend the mold. It stands at Europe's crossroads, absorbing influences without losing itself. That's why Hungary feels familiar but surprising, medieval but modern, calm but complex. Hungary doesn't try to fit Europe, it quietly reshapes what Europe means. Hungary isn't loud, it's layered. Its magic hides in baths, bottles, bridges, and syllables. If you enjoyed this journey, like the video, subscribe, and tell us which country should reveal its secrets next. Until then, keep exploring the world beyond the map.